Hi there Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. Welcome to mid-November. My name is Laura. We're going to read your messages from mid-November all the way to mid-December. So these messages will take you longer than normal. Basically they will last longer. So all the way up until mid-December is to when some of these things can come in. So it might not be within the next few weeks. It could even be a little bit longer. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so yes, I'm going to be going through your gifts of the month on this page and your reading here. And then if you want to join me in the extended reading, that's going to be linked down below in the description bar. You can go to Vimeo on demand and then purchase your reading if you feel called. It will detail your love life and then some other bigger energies. So let's start with Aries, of course. It only feels right. So I heard for you, Aries, it's going to be really important to focus on the light, focus on positivity and positive things and people. There's really something here about you being in the light and staying in the light at this time. I'm hearing, Aries, that some of you might have fought depression, and for a large number of you in the collective, depression was something that you were actively going through, and you're kind of coming out the other end, like you have just kind of nearly traveled through that, and your energy in the last month has like really picked up. So with this focus on the light, make sure that the people, places and situations that you surround yourself with really reflect kind of you staying in the light, because I feel like your energy is just going to get so much better and we want to protect your energy, of course. Okay, I'm going to just shuffle the Rider-Waite. Okay, we have Leo. So maybe some of you are going to meet a Leo, or Leos are going to be really important to you coming into the next few weeks. You might just know some Leos in work especially. It would be very useful for you to connect with people who are of the Leo star sign. It's just highlighted right now that it would be a really good collaboration between you and Leos. Yeah, we have the Star card, which is a blessing. Aquarius and Leo are two signs that would really seriously help you in this moment, because those two signs, for whatever reason, have some knowledge that you could benefit from, especially Aquarius. And it would be a blessing to meet people of this sign, to kind of connect with them and figure out what they have to say. I also feel like a blessing is coming in, Aries. So with the Star, what is this? Okay, so your blessing really is your love connection. If you've been wondering, like, you know, what is my big blessing of recent times, Spirit saying that your love connection is probably your biggest blessing in this year. That's like the thing that has, I'm hearing, stood the test of time for some of you. For others of you, it's just like rock solid, like nothing can shake it. It's such a sturdy foundation that nothing could come along and disrupt the foundation of this thing. It's a very happy, stable and equal partnership is what I'm hearing. So Aries, that's such beautiful energy. It really means that like this was a preordained part of your destiny route to meet this person, to be in this connection. It's right on track for you. And if you haven't met someone, don't worry, you're kind of maybe in more of a free spirit energy with the Knight of Wands and the free spirit. That's also fine. Everything is accepted here. I'm not the type of tarot reader that just reads for people and I'm like, well, that's the most amazing thing that you have that connection and then everybody else is single. No, what I see here is that like for those of you that are a free spirit, you're actually really enjoying your singlehood. You're having a great time out there. You're kind of you're just being free. You're being free with yourself. You're exploring new sides of yourself, and there's a freedom that you're having within yourself that's like beautiful. You're just kind of out there as the Knight of Wands. So like everybody is accepted here. That's what I really want to get across. Anything else for Aries in the month of November? Some of you Aries, there's a little bit of something here about like past situations. Maybe you've been thinking about maybe some stuff that like you feel like didn't go right from the past, or that you would like to recorrect, or like just maybe some stuff that you could have done better. Because I feel that with the past regret coming in, and then you kind of coming out as the Knight of Wands, wanting to run and chase and kind of like almost like something that was already done and you're trying to like catch up to it and like redo it and be like, oh, you gotta try and fix it, or gotta try and run up to it. There's that kind of feeling with it. But Spirit's saying that like take your time, that this will be a slow resolution for whatever this is, that you don't need to run as fast towards it. For others of you, you've made a huge leap. You've gone from a Page of Wands to a King of Cups. So well done. For some of you, you've made huge leaps this year. Like, you might have even just felt it within yourself, like, damn, I've gone from one version to the next. And that's because you've really transformed, you've really evolved this year, and you're in just a very evolving kind of energy. So well done with that. It's not easy to come by. Yeah, you're just going to keep rising up. That's like I said, that's a huge leap. That's like going from level 1 to level 5. The Page of Wands to the King of Cups is just like, so you might have, that might have also just been another blessing for the year, is that you got a quick transference from one level to the next, really. Okay, Aries, thank you for listening. Love life down below. Next sign we're going to go to is Leo. Hi Leo, how are you? What I heard for you coming in is happy, just heard happy. This is so Leo. Leo, there's a real emphasis on happiness. I think you might have been struggling with your own happiness maybe in recent times. It's been maybe more of a challenge than it was before, where you used to be more light and carefree. There's been this challenge with staying happy, but Spirit's saying that your test for the rest of the year is to focus on happiness, is to focus on what makes you happy. We're going to see what that is. So for Leo, please explain the message, Spirit, about happiness. Okay, Leo. Yeah, this is a little tricky, okay, because this is a bit of, you know, self-admission. I think some of you, you know you did something wrong. Like, you did something or aware of something that went on that was sneaky or deceptive or just not right. And you know about it, like your conscience is kind of eating you up about it. And listen, Leo, we all stumble. None of us are perfect. We sometimes fall lower vibrational, and the main thing is, if we go lower vibrational, is to recognize it, is to recognize that, okay, I did something lower vibrational, I need to correct this, I need to go back, but also just to forgive yourself, because nobody's perfect. We're all trying to just be out here living life, and there's no need to put yourself on a cross. As long as you try and recorrect it, then it's fine, you know. But the Seven of Swords is like, you're aware of this deception here, and you are like still thinking about it, or you're still wondering about it. Like, there's a pondering here. Like, maybe you just did something where you lied or you cheated, or like you skipped the moral thing to do. You just didn't do it right, and you behaved from a lower, maybe just immature kind of energy, and you are reflecting on that. So the great news is that you're aware, that you're reflecting, but I want to clarify the Three of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. You're aware that whatever you were doing or dealing with, you didn't give the best of yourself. Like, now you're at a point where you really want serious commitment, but you're wondering if like it's too late for some of you. You're like, is it too late to go back to this person and redo things here? Because I want a commitment, I want a stable, happy partnership, but some of the stuff that went on here was not very good, and I presented myself in a way that I'm not even. Sometimes I presented myself worse than normal with this person. So Spirit's saying to release the guilt, to forgive yourself for what you did, to say that you'll never do it again, and to try to move on to happier times, because happy is your mantra for the month. But yeah, it's okay, Leo. I mean, if you want to talk to somebody about what you did, that's okay as well. Just kind of sometimes to get something out is good, to like speak up about it, is sometimes helpful, you know. Okay. Leo, I'm also going to pull Spirit set a mermaid for you. Mermaid for Leo, please. Okay. So Leo, you have a lot of healing going on in your love life. Like, that's your main thing coming up, really, is you're still healing in love from some experiences, whether they're past or present is even not as important as just the fact that you are in a lane of healing, that like maybe you're leaning on your friends more than usual at this time, like you want to see them more, and like you're getting their thoughts and advice more than normal, because you feel like you have more to learn about love, like you want to know more about love, and you want to love yourself more, and you just want to learn about this. And that's a great energy. It's high vibrational, because it's saying that you want to heal. And one of the first parts to being healed is to kind of make a call to the universe to say, yes, I would like to be healed. I want this, you know, and from there the universe will assist us and help us, you know. So there's that. Yeah, okay, so Leo, thank you for listening. Next sign I'm going to go on to is Sagittarius. Hi Sagittarius, how are you doing? Hopefully you're keeping well, sleeping good, doing okay. Maybe that's like something you're saying to yourself recently as you go about your days, where you're like, I'm doing good, I'm feeling well, and like there's like this kind of song-like quality that goes on in your head or something. Could be something. Sagittarius, I have freedom, very on point, and I also have, it's very strange, I didn't complete the sentence. I had wind O but with no W at the end. Maybe with this window I'm feeling is that like this is tricky. This is a little blocked, this message actually. It could be like a window of opportunity is what I'm kind of feeling or sensing, that there could be a window of opportunity coming for you here, especially within work. I see a lot of you have been Queen of Pentacles, focusing on your coin, growing your coinage, flourishing, thriving within work. You've been like really focused on this, slow and steady, controlled progress within the workspace. And I think there could be a window of opportunity for some of you. You might be offered something in work coming up. That's what I'm feeling. But you're also wondering about freedom and like the wind of freedom, where it's like, where can the wind take me? Like, because I see the Knight of Wands and then I also see freedom written here, and it's like you're wondering how to achieve a more free life. So maybe you're assessing your life at the moment to kind of decipher what would give you more freedom, what areas would that be in, and how would that function. It might be a thought that's coming up very soon for you, where you're like, you know, just thinking about that. You really see yourself as quite fulfilled at the moment. You see yourself as the Nine of Cups, so you're just missing one cup, and there's only one more to go. And I think for you, there's like something missing in your life, just one thing, and you really want to achieve that because you feel like you've gotten all the other parts and there's just this one thing. So that's kind of where you're traveling towards, is the 10 of Cups, but right now you're at the 9, so you're nearly there, but like there's one more thing you want to get in your life before you're like, okay, I feel like I've gotten my very near 10 of Cups. We have the Fool and loyalty. Okay, so what I'm feeling a little bit here is maybe some of you have felt like, you know, there are pluses and minuses to being loyal in love, or like something about loyalty and love is coming up, and it's on your mind what it means to be loyal, how it interferes, okay, intervenes maybe with happiness, or like there's really questions like that, and how, yeah, I just feel like you are ultimately a very loyal person, because I see a lot of dogs here, and dogs are a very loyal companion, but you're also wondering at the same time about freedom and the wind of freedom. So I see a lot of confliction kind of within there between your thoughts. So maybe you want to express them, maybe journaling, getting it all out, writing it all down. My battery is going, so this camera could go any time. If it does, Sagittarius, you got your love reading down below and you can watch that. But yeah, I see conflicting thoughts for you, and like, you know, that's okay. Sometimes we want to be loyal but also to be free, right? That's all right. It's just figuring out how that can work for you. It's different for all of us, so that's just kind of what I'm seeing. Thanks for joining me for the reading. Thank you, all fire signs. I'm going to see you next month, but these messages will last you all the way till mid-December. Until then, take care.